Let's get right to this. I'm going to unbox this, I'm going to explain how it works, and I'm going to show you the results. This is brand new to me. However, I have had a similar product that makes one ball at a time, and this is going to make four, so that's really nice. So I already kind of know what I'm going to like about it, but I do want to put it to the test just to make sure that it works well. Okay, so the theory, well, not the theory, the science behind this is because this is all double wall insulated on the sides and on the bottom, the cold from the freezer is going to only enter in from the top, so therefore the water that's trapped in these cubes is going to push all the water that is, or the impurities of the water and like bubbles and that sort of things, air down through those holes into the water that rests below. And in doing so, it will leave clear ice on the top, and in the bottom it will be the regular white dirty ice. So all right, so let's see how this part works. So that's silicone. The thickness is important, and that is pretty thick. Happy about that. Very, very rigid, actually. Okay, and there's the second layer. So cubes will be in this top part. All the dirty water will go down to the bottom. Be curious to see how easy or difficult that is to come out once it's frozen. And then this right here, I like that. That's the double insulation, that's so that the magic can happen. Okay, let's go fill it up with water and then stick it in the fridge. Come on. Okay, it is in the freezer. I did read in the instructions that you can use hot water and that might cut down on the air bubbles. It did say do not use distilled water, and they gave you some other really good little tips as well. So I've gotten those mostly full. I can't wait. It says 18 to 24 hours. I'm gonna give it the whole 24 hours and I'll show you the results. All right, life got busy. It's been 5 days. You know how it is. All right, so I think this would be a little easier had I actually stopped after the 24-hour mark. Instead, the water has frozen all the way solid, all the way down to the bottom. And so the latter part of getting these ice cubes out is gonna be harder, but this top part wasn't too bad. Just give it a few minutes to kind of sit there and sweat. And it came out a lot easier than trying to fight it immediately. But these are the good pieces. There's 4 of them. Now there is a frost on them, so they look like they're white. But first thing is we'll get that frost off, and then second, you'll notice that all the impurities are pushed down into the bottom, and it really is science in action. So here we go. Check that out. That's clear ice, guys. So if you're kind of wondering, it's not just for looks, but when you put a liquid onto an ice cube or a ball that has all the air bubbles and pockets and stuff, as soon as the liquid hits those air bubbles, it just kind of evaporates, it's gone. And so your ice just starts forming in these really wildly just deteriorating shapes and stuff. Whereas this, because there are no impurities, it will just shrink ever so slowly in every direction, and it'll just keep its clear shape the entire time instead of getting all gnarly and stuff. So it's just a nice attention to detail, a little precision, a little bit more prestigious. So anyway, that was pretty cool. All right, now let's dig down here and look at the other ice. You're not supposed to keep these, you absolutely could. But let's look at the difference here. See all these impurities? Look at that. That's what it does. Forces all that downward because the cold is only coming in from the top, and that's how it does it. So again, I don't really want to leave it in the fridge for 4 or 5 days because then it's gonna be more work getting it all out. Ideally, those ice cubes on top have formed, and then the bottom half is like part ice and part just cold water and slush. But that's just a whole lot easier to do it that way. But there's your end product. Pretty cool, huh? All right, hope this helps. I like them.